And then I'm going to go ahead and start my call to prayer. If you guys want to bow your head in reverence and put your own prayers so that you can resonate with the message and you align with the right energy, by all means. I am not here to force any sort of spiritual practice onto anyone. I am literally just a energy worker here to raise the vibrations of the collective. In high honor. All right. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start with my call to prayer. I always start with my roots as I am connected. I'm Taino roots. So, I start in Spanish. I do my Our Father. I go into the Hail Mary and then the Gloria. So, if you guys don't know Spanish, that's what I'm saying when I start. I like to explain that because a lot of people don't understand, and I don't want to confuse anyone, right? Especially if you're someone who follows me. I'm very direct. I'm very clear on what I do. So I never want anybody to feel like they're being misled in any type of way. Like, that's not me. I speak direct truth, direct knowledge that come from the ether. So if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. And if you don't, then by all means, you can scroll away, all right? You can find another tarot reader. All right, let's tap in, you guys. Padre nuestro que está en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestra ofensa como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos deje caer en la tentación y libéranos del mal. Amén. Ave María, Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Gloria al Padre, al Hijo, como era en el principio, ahora y siempre por los siglos de los siglos. Amén. 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 God, above all, I'll give you thanks for this time, space, and energy that you're allowing me to connect with the collective once again. I ask at this time that you please remove my energy, cleanse my space, cleanse my aura as I now tap into the ethereal realm. I call upon the angels of the Most High that are here from the highest of Most High to come and direct me. I ask that you be my guides. I call upon the ascended masters. I call upon my light beings that stand with me, the archangels that stand tall with me. Archangel Michael, I call upon you for your protection, your divine order. I ask that you protect my space, but you also protect my viewer space. I ask that you please remove any and all blockages, anybody trying to disrupt or cause any sort of destruction to me or to my collective. I ask that you return that energy back to its original source 1,000-fold. I ask that you protect and shield each and every one of us, and that you allow us to come together in commune and receive the messages that need to come from the ethers at this time. At this time, I call upon my santos, my eguns, my muertos, la gitana que me acompaña, my son 3, my grandmother Emilia, my best friend Sierra. I call upon my soul tribe, my soul family at this time. I ask that you give me the strength to become the vessel and the porter for today. At this time, Archangel Michael, I ask that you open up the gate and you allow the correct spirits that inhabit love, light, energy, that come from the highest source of God to come forward. I ask that you also align me with the right energies today, whether it's through the FYP, at random, through a share. I ask that you align them with me, as my messages are timeless. At the time that they align with me, they will receive whatever it is that they need to receive. May it be messages of clarity, messages of healing, messages of prosperity, messages of growth and evolution. I ask that you align me with the energies that are ready to receive and are ready to hear the message in order for them to align and be in alignment on their soul journey, soul path. I give all things to the Most High for not only the gifts that you have given me, but also granting me another day, which I consider success. I thank you, and I ask that you watch over all of us, wherever we may be globally. I ask that you watch over our cities. I ask that you watch over our children. I ask that you watch over our families. I ask that you align us in the right energy source. We give you thanks. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, you guys. Thank you for being here. If you're on YouTube, thank you for being here as well. I ask that you just make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right. I know that TikTok is getting banned on January 19th, okay? January 19th. So we have 8 days. 8 days. So if you have yet to connect with me on the other platforms, please do so. Don't miss out on your collective energy reads, okay? And if I haven't said hello to you, hello, welcome. Love, light onto all of you. All I ask is that you tap the screen. That's how you support your girl. You tap the screen, you share the live, because at the end of the day, some of you came through a share. Some of you came in because you were interacting in the live, and because it pushed the algorithm, you guys were able to receive the message that was aligned with you. This is why I am a firm believer in prayer. All right. I am big on prayer. I'm big on speaking intentions into the universe so that I can make sure that I align not only with the right spirits, but also with the right energy so that they receive the messages that they need to. I am big on quality, not quantity. I don't care how many viewers I have. I don't care if I have 3 viewers. I don't care if I'm talking to 1,000. The message is going to align the way that it needs to. If you are a spiritualist, you understand. Okay, we are here as light workers. We are here to grow and evolve, to be of an assistance to people. I am not a gatekeeper. I am literally here just to transmute and alchemize the negativity that is in this world and transmute love, light, and great wonderful energy, because that's how God moves. That is God energy. Okay, so if you are a light worker, definitely tap in. Okay, because I do have a lot of people who come in and join the live, and they like to just copy my shit. All right, and honestly, when you're an original, you're always gonna be a copy. Everybody's gonna want to copy you. Okay, and I think that that's like a message to all of my light workers. Like, if you have people who try to pretend to be you, it's because you're an original. An original will always get copied. There's always going to be people that are going to try to be you, but at the end of the day, there's nobody like me. You can't clone an energy like me. My light source is ethereal. You cannot copy that. That DNA cannot be copied. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to tap in on collective energy. Welcome in. Thank you all for the gifts. Hey, Paradise, welcome in. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for all the shares. Thank you for all the likes. We're going to tap in on the collective energy and see what it is that we need to what the energy is. Okay, it doesn't matter what your zodiac sign is. It doesn't matter what any of that is. Okay, Madam Divine, welcome. Let's tap in. All right, remember, we are all divine feminine and we all possess divine masculine energy. I have an array of people. I have young viewers, I have older viewers, I have female viewers, I have male viewers. I also have LGBTQ. You know what I'm saying? I am not here to judge anybody. I am not God to judge anybody. I am only here as a portal to transmit all these energies so that we can align and we can receive the messages, okay? So if you're new here, make sure you're following, make sure you're tapping, and make sure you're sharing the live. That's all I ask. That's how you support. I'm not asking any of you guys for money. All right. I have not asked for money from any of you. Okay. So let's tap in. Let's tap in. Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine truth, divine wisdom, divine counsel. What is the current energy? What are we focusing on today? What would you like to be brought out to light? What are we exposing? What are revealing? What is the truth? Ashe, ashe. Hey, let's tap in. Spirit, what is the message? What are we focusing? What would you like for us to speak on today? Ooh, Two of Wands. We got the Two of Wands, okay? Yes, thank you. Hashtag collective, hashtag FYP, hashtag tarot, whatever it is that you guys would like to put. If you're on YouTube, make sure you guys smash that like for me, okay? We got the Two of Wands, so we have a journey ahead, you guys. We have a journey ahead. Some of you guys are looking forward. Some of you guys are moving in a way where you're either doing vision boards. Some of you guys are doing vision boards. Some of you guys are really being intentional on how you want to move forward. The Two of Wands expresses forward movement, expresses travel, expresses journey. The Two of Wands is kind of like a soul journey, right? Because not everybody can join you on that. Sometimes you have to be on a solo journey to reach the goals that you need to. And it's so crazy because Yesterday, if you guys did not check out the collective, and if you weren't there for it, it's okay. It's posted on YouTube, okay, with the timestamps. But yesterday we were kind of talking about boundaries, right? Because for a lot of us, we tend to seek opinions of others. We tend to want to know what somebody else thinks about how we are going to move, or how we are going to take the initial steps, or you know what I'm saying? It's like we always want to seek out opinions from others, when realistically we have the answers within, right? It's like we want somebody to validate why we want to make this move, why we should go ahead and start this business, why you should start this fitness journey, why you should go ahead and start a relationship with someone, why you should communicate with someone from your past. Like, it's always like you're wanting to seek answers outside of you. But when you do that, you're neglecting yourself, one, right? Because you're not putting yourself first. You're not putting your priorities first. You're putting the pride and ego of everybody else on that pedestal. And that's where you end up losing. That's when you end up missing out on your own blessings. That's when lost opportunities. That's when you end up missing opportunities. You're like, damn, that blessing was for me, but because I didn't feel worthy enough to receive that blessing, I wanted to seek answers outside of me to see if somebody could give me clarity or confirmation of what my next move is. And as you can see with this Two of Wands, she's by herself. She's by herself. She doesn't have anybody around her. She's not focused on anybody. She's literally focused in the future, right? But when you focus on the future, the most important thing that I want you guys to take note is, when you focus on the future, the most important moment that you need to focus on to reach your future is the present moment, because what you're doing in the present moment allows you to align in that frequency for the future. So again, I see a lot of you guys planning, okay? I see a lot of you guys making, you're being intentional. You're being very intentional on how it is that you want to move forward, okay? There's no room for error when it's only you and God. Let me say that again. There's no room for error when it's just you and God. Do you hear me? There is no room for error when it's you, God, your angels, your ethereal company that is here to guide you. There is no room for errors. But when you allow people to come and express their biased opinions, right, you end up missing out on your blessings. So, Spirit is saying that for the time being, in order for you to reach your goals, in order for you to be successful, and that's the motherfucking truth with the Ace of Swords, okay? That's the motherfucking truth with the Ace of Swords, okay? I am not here to boost anybody's ego. I'm not here to shed any lies. I'm here to shed truth, okay? When it is you and God, there is no room for error. There is no need for you to seek any opinions or validations from anybody else. Because one thing about other people, when they don't know the purpose that you have with God, what are they going to do? They're going to derail your path. They're going to derail your purpose. They're going to be a mere distraction. If you're resonating with this message, drop your name in the chat. Okay, people who want to impose their biased opinions on what it is that you're doing, or where it is that you're seeking, or where it is that you're going, they are derailing your future. They are derailing your life purpose. They are derailing your mission. There is no need, there's no room for error. When you are working with God and you are in direct alignment with God, God will make sure. Sometimes it is a lonely path. Yes, I understand, because I'm there with you. All right. But you get so much done when you are focused, when you have that tunnel vision, when you are focused, when you are driven, you get so much done, because you're not over here trying to make everybody else happy. Because for a very long time, a lot of you were in this energy of, I'm going to people please because I don't want to lose out on the people that are in my corner. But meanwhile, those people that were in your corner were literally the same ones that were going against your dreams, your vision, your purpose. That is why you are on this solo journey. That is why you are there. That is why there is a need for you to walk in your faith. There is a need for you to walk solo. There is a need for you to do that because there's no confusion. Do you hear what I'm saying, collective? Do you hear what I'm saying? There is no room for confusion. You have all the clarity in the world. Why? Because you don't have people in your ear. You don't have people trying to make you feel bad about how you're wanting to move or what your next move is. I'm telling you right now, there is no need for you to seek any sort of validation from anybody but your damn self. Okay? And if that information for somebody, guess what? I gave it to you today. All right? Spirit is giving it to you today. You don't need validation from nobody. You need to trust in your own intuition. You need to have faith in your own guidance, in your inner voice. Because for a lot of us, again, we like to seek outside of us. No, 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 no. That's not what we're going to do here, beloveds. That is not what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to pour inward. What we're going to do is we're going to focus on all of our plans, on everything that we want to set in motion. We're going to focus, even if it's for the next 6 months, okay? Because I'm hearing 6, all right? Even if it's for the next 6 months, if you have to stay low key, you do it. You stay low key because you're going to see how much you reach. Why? Because you don't have distractions. You're not validating other people's opinions. You're not out here trying to make everybody else win. Because at the end of the day, what happens? You are there. Look. I know I'm speaking to somebody. Because for a long time, when you were doing this people pleasing action, you were the one that supported everybody else's dreams. You were the one that supported everyone's actions. But when it came for you, in your home, it was nobody there. The moment that you gave that person that pedestal, they took that step, and they jumped. They took that quantum leap, and they left you. They didn't even thank you. They didn't even come to say, you know what? I appreciate those efforts. I appreciate what you did for me. I see what you did for me. And because you did that for me, look, here's an opportunity. They had plenty of opportunities. Did they dish you out one? Did they be like, oh, you know what? This because so and so did this for me, I'm gonna do them a solid. Did they do that? Hell fucking no. They gave it to somebody that they didn't even know. They gave it to a complete stranger. And I'm not saying that strangers are bad, because I'm telling you, one thing is for certain. There are going to be strangers that give you full support. There are going to be strangers that support you way more than the people that have been in your corner. There are going to be people who are going to support your business. There are going to be people who support your plan. They're going to be people who support your motion and have never met you a day in your life. Never met you a day in their life. But you go and tell your family, you go and tell your best friend of 16, 17 years, and they'll be like, oh, that's what you're doing? That's what you're putting your energy towards? That's what you're doing? Like, where's the hype? Where's the hype? When you were going through your things, I was out here screaming bloody murder for you and making sure that I posted your stuff and people seen your stuff, but you can't even share not one of my posts. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this digital age we live in, right? Because everything is on the digital platforms, right? You can't even show my posts. You can watch all my stuff, but you can't support me. But it's okay. It's okay, because again, you learned. It was experiences that you needed to learn, right? So moving forward, you don't fall to that behavior. It was an experience that you needed to seek. It was something that you needed to feel, because when you feel something, chat, when you feel something, it feels different, don't it? Because people could tell you day in and day out, but when you feel it, when you feel that energy, you feel it in your core. And when you're tired of feeling the way that you've been feeling, of not feeling supported, of not feeling like, you are loved and cherished and appreciated, that feeling, instead of transmuting that energy into something more negative, because that's what they want, no, you alchemize it. All that pain and suffering, all that things that people didn't do for you, you do it for yourself. All right, you do it for yourself. Look, I can't make this shit up. With the tower, there's been several changes, collective, when it comes to you and your energy. There's been several changes, although not all these changes were easy to adapt to, but it was needed. Why? Because you needed to feel. Because sometimes we forget to feel. We just act. We don't feel. We are ethereal beings. We are meant to feel every emotion. Your emotions are very much valid. If people aren't supporting you, you support yourself. And when you do that, trust and believe, you're going to shine. You're going to magnetize. You're going to attract. Because that's when you do, when you're in the state of attraction. That is the law of attraction. When you pour in all this energy to everybody else and you've witnessed that everybody else is not willing to do the same for you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Astro. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. When you start pouring into you, you're going to see how you magnetize, because it's your energy, it's your aura, it's what you do. You heard what I'm saying? You're somebody that is very clear. You are somebody that has very, very much, when it comes to communication, you're very direct. You know what it is that you want to do. It's just setting it in motion. And it's okay if you have to do it by yourself. It's okay if you're having to walk this lonely road. These changes were imminent in your progress. In order for you to move ahead, in order for you to achieve what it is that you need to do, you need to be dead focused, tunnel vision. Can't nobody come in and impose whatever beliefs or systems onto you, because it is a distraction. It does not align with your life purpose. It does not align with your goals. Therefore, it's okay to let it go, because trust and believe, when you're at the top, they're going to be out there wanting some breadcrumbs. Excuse me. They're going to be out there wanting some breadcrumbs. They're going to want some of your energy. Like peasants do. That's what peasant energy do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, one thing is for certain. People could be at the top, but when you step on top of people and you use people to get and reach that top, you crumble. That foundation is not sturdy. So as long as they think that they're on the top, let them. But watch how quick, collective, watch how quick their foundation starts crumbling. And the moment you start going on the rise because you did things right, you did things in the right energy, you didn't abuse or manipulate anyone to get what you wanted, you worked for what you wanted, they're going to want to come in and they're going to want some sort of breadcrumb energy from you. They're going to remember who you are. That regret is going to settle in. And someone who you are, you're going to forgive them, right? Because forgiveness is for you. But that don't mean, right? You can forgive them, but that don't mean that you need to move a finger, lift a finger for this person. Because they didn't do it for you. And that's their karma. That's their karma. Okay? Karma don't play. Karma gonna collect. Debit or credit? Which side are you on? Debit or credit? Which side are you on, collective? Look, as I said that, the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, collective. I can't make this shit up. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. I'm gonna get some clarity. I'm gonna clarify these cards now. But the Eight of Cups is here. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles. You guys are no longer... Collective, you guys are no longer taking action on people who have walked away from you. There is no need. There is no need. That is their karma. You should have did right by me, but because you didn't, I'm going to show you that I'm not a revengeful person. I'm not going to seek out revenge for what you did. I'm simply going to live in my true life purpose, and you're going to have to witness it. In the Bible, it says that please prepare a table before my enemies. Don't it? Don't it? So regardless, your enemies are still going to be around. But now, instead of them being at that table feasting off of your hard work and everything that you've got going on, they're going to witness in pain and agony because they wish that they were at that table with you side by side, because they could have easily been side by side with you, but because they chose selfishness, because they chose manipulation, that's not what's going to happen. I didn't forget what you did. Let's not forget what you did. I forgive it, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be eating at this table with me. You're going to see. You're going to witness with your own eyes what you caused upon yourself, because you had a choice. You had a decision. You chose to walk away. You chose to walk away. You chose to be in this karmic energy. Now I see you as a karmic. I learned my lesson from you. Therefore, you must go. I'm no longer going to give you any of my pentacles. I'm no longer going to give you or give into what I was trying to initially. I wanted you to win. And that's the thing. That's the crazy thing. You have a new notification. Do you want to hear it? And look, it says you have a new notification. Out of nowhere, you doing your own thing, right? And people are going to want to come in and try to send you messages. Oh, I see you doing so and so. I see you doing good, blah, blah, blah. Do I want to listen to the notification? No, I don't, Echo. So let's keep it moving, all right? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Echo, continue playing music. That's how we're going to be unfazed. Unfazed, baby, with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Come on now. You guys are a very passionate collective, okay? You're gonna ride for you. You ride for who you're gonna ride for. Okay? You're gonna ride for who you're gonna ride for. And that's on period. A lot of you guys are really taking suit. All right. You're not with this hot and cold energy anymore. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. And if you don't, trust me, I see you. Trust me, I see you. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. And if you don't, I see you. Especially if you're someone that works with energy, especially if you're someone that can feel energy, if you're an empath, right? You can feel energy. You can feel energy. You can, and if you feel energy, trust me, you are golden. Because that's all you need. That's all you need. Because when you can feel energy, you can read energy. Especially a lot of those that, I don't know about you guys, right? But if you guys suffer from a lot of anxiousness, especially when you're out in public, you're an empath. That's just what it is. Because your body is going into like a epileptic shock, because you're feeling everyone's energies. You're feeling the good energy, you're feeling the bad energy, and you get this anxiousness, right? That's what anxiety is, because you can feel, you can read energy. So that's why I say, especially if you're someone like that, trust and believe. No, you don't need any sort of clarity. You don't need confirmation from people. You can see it. You can see it. You can believe it. Trust me, people will show you far more than what they tell you. But sometimes, us being the humans that we are and in our emotions, we like to give people the benefit of the doubt. For what? What are we giving you the benefit of the doubt? Why? You've already shown me time and time again how you feel. You showed me how you feel already. You don't think I'm gonna believe it? Especially being an empath? You crazy. You crazy. If God gifted me the discernment to read people's energy, you crazy to think that I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You showed me exactly what I needed to see. And I think that's what surprises people in this day and age, where empaths, they get to a point where they're like, you know what? That's it. That's it. I no longer resonate with you. I no longer resonate with this energy. Why? Because my purpose is far greater. I'm not going to overexert myself to someone who cannot see that. So therefore, I'm going to detach myself. And a lot of people, I feel like, especially with like 2024 was a year of karma. And I feel like 2024 was a year where a lot of people put a final period in certain people. People finally put a final period and close chapters and doors with people, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to continue to leave this door open. I'm not going to continue to give you access to me, because I'm a motherfucking warrior. I've done this time and time, lifetimes and lifetimes, okay? But I'm done pretending. I'm not going to pretend just to make you feel better about yourself. No, I'm going to speak my truth. Why? Because I'm strong. I am courageous. I know who I am. It's not my problem that you don't know who you are. But I'm not going to stoop down from my high frequency energy to stoop down to your low vibrational energy. That is not what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay in my strength, because in my strength is where I prosper. In my strength, God gave me my strength. And when I think about the strength, I think about Samson. His hair holds so much energy, and a lot of us are afraid to chop it off. But a lot of you got so much trauma, so many things holding on. You've had people in your hair, playing in your hair, especially if you're somebody that goes and gets your hair done. Hair holds energy, beloved. You don't think that gets transferred onto your crown. You don't think the energy gets transferred onto your crown? There is a need to protect your crown. There is a need for you to always protect your hair. Your hair holds so much energy. Even in Avatar. One thing about Hollywood, they're always going to put things in front of you. You either get it or you don't. You either get it or if you don't. Okay? But our hair holds DNA. Our hair holds so much power. Don't keep letting people go up in your crown. You can't be doing that. And the reason why I'm saying that, again, with the strength, I'm getting Samson. Samson's strength was his hair. Okay? Let's keep it moving. Holy Spirit, holy angels. And also another thing, you guys got to be, when it comes to these moves that you're making, because that came up under the Two of Wands, when it comes to these moves that you're making, there's a need for you to be stern on what it is that you want. Be intentional, okay? Especially when you're doing these vision boards, all right? Because remember, the new year does not start until the spring equinox, which is March 15th, I believe. So you still have time. This time during winter is meant for you to relax, reposar. It's meant for you to really pull your energy inwards, hibernate. What do you think animals do? They hibernate. Why? Because they need to absorb as much energy. So when the spring comes, they can enjoy it. They can be out there. They have the strength. They have the energy. You know what I'm saying? So I need you guys to follow suit with nature. You guys, during this winter, I need you guys to pull in, draw your energy in. I need you to make plans. Where do you see yourself in the next 6 months? You don't need to focus on the whole year. Let's focus on 6 months. Because a whole year is stressful enough. But if you work small, just do it in 2 parts. All right. So by the spring equinox, you have a plan in motion, and I need you to stick to it. With the strength card here, I need you to stick to it. All right. It doesn't matter how many things try to knock you out. It doesn't matter how many things, because life, that's the thing about life. Life will always hand you lemons. Sometimes throw the motherfucking lemons at it. But guess what? You can make lemonade out of lemons. You get what I'm saying? You can still make shit shake. It's all about your mindset, beloveds. So it doesn't matter what comes in. You can still make it work. All right? Especially for those that are fitness, because with the strength card too, right? I know a lot of people are like, new year, new me. I've been on my fitness journey for 3 years, right? If you stay consistent, trust and believe you're going to feel a difference. Right? So even if you've had some sort of inconvenience that popped up out of nowhere, and now you can't go to the gym, or now, funds are a little bit shaky and you can't eat as healthy as you can. Modifications, beloved. Modifications. You can't go to the gym. Guess what? You got a home. There's Pilates. There's things on YouTube you can watch. You know what I'm saying? Where there's a will, there's a way. And if you really want to get to that goal, you're going to stick to it. It doesn't matter. That's that strength. It doesn't matter. Where there's a will, there's a way. All right. I've seen people who have done um healthy meals going to the damn Dollar Tree. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't put excuses. Don't produce results. All right, excuses don't produce results. So it doesn't matter what gets in the way. As long as you're staying consistent, as long as you're pushing, as long as you're taking initial steps, trust and believe, you're making headway. All right. Nobody said that this whole life thing was a race. All right. Especially when it comes to social media, right? You can't believe everything that people post on social media because it's fake. It's fake. Everything that people post is fake. That happy go lucky relationship, they fight all the time. You get what I'm saying? That person that got that fancy career, they stressing the fuck out. They don't want to be there. But they like the benefits of it. You get what I'm saying? They like that. So at the end of the day, there's no reason why you need to be in competition with anybody on the internet. You can't believe what people post on the internet, because I can most certainly guarantee it's not accurate. Most people who live a fulfilling life are very much private. Most people who live a prosperous life are very much private, because what you love dearly, you don't publicize to the world. Because the world is so cruel. The world is so mean. The world is envious. There's no need for you to publicize everything to the world. If there is something that you achieved, you can go ahead and publish it after it's already done. Move in silence. There's no need for people to see. And one thing for my light workers, I need y'all to hear this. And I need you to hear me very, very loud. When it comes to you and the light energy that you possess and your ancestors, not everything that you know of, the knowledge that you have, it needs to be shared. Okay? It's okay to gatekeep certain things, because your ancestors, they're the ones that fought. They're the ones, listen to me, they're the ones that fought to know how to come up with that concoction. They're the ones that fought and passed that torch on to you. So not everything that you possess, not every knowledge that you have needs to be granted. If you want to post something, you post it, but you don't have to answer or respond. You don't owe anybody any explanation. You don't have to expose what your roots are. You don't need to explain what you do, how you work it. Oh, how do you make that jar? What's that red stuff that you put on? What is that? What is that? It's none of your business. It's none of your business. If you wanted to know, then you tap in with your own ancestors, because a lot of people will come on here, especially on TikTok. They'll be like, oh, can you read me for free? No, absolutely not. You can go to your own ancestors and get your own free reading. But I'm sorry that you don't have the discernment, right? And if you don't have the discernment, you're not going to ask a plumber to come to your house and fix your toilet for free. No, they have the expertise. The same thing as a light worker. We have the expertise. It's taken us years to adapt to what we know. It's taken us trials and tribulations to figure out our gifts. It's taken us so much to be okay and be receptive to share the gifts with the world, because for a long time, right, I don't call myself a witch, I call myself a healer. But there's nothing wrong with the word witch, right? But for a long time, that was looked and frowned upon. Now all of a sudden, especially with everything going on in the universe, right? Now all of a sudden, people calling on the witches. Oh, when the world goes to end, when the world goes to shit, I'm going with the witches. Why? Because the witches are healers. The witches know how to use herbs. The witches know how to heal and protect. Don't you think that's funny? I think it's so odd. Really, I don't think it's funny. I think it's odd, right? So at the end of the day, my light workers, this is my message to you. This is a download. There is a need for you to guard and protect your legacy. Not everything that you do needs to be explained. You don't need to tell everybody what it is that you do. There's no need. There's no need for any of that. Okay? That was a download for my light workers. So protect you at all costs. Protect your ancestors, because not everything needs to be put out into the internet. No need for you to explain. At the end of the day, who are you? I don't need to explain anything to any of you. I do what I do. You either rock with it or you don't. You either have the discernment enough to know, okay, yeah, you know what, she's not a scammer. She really is who she is, who she says she is. You know what I'm saying? As a light worker, we don't need to do anything, because at the end of the day, our energy, our light, our aura literally gravitates and magnetizes those souls that need us. That's why I'm not out here to scam people. There's no need for me to scam people, because at the end of the day, I am who I say I am. I am who I say I am. Period. Let's keep it going. Ace of Swords. Yeah, the Six of Swords. You guys are literally, in regards to everything that I've been saying, you guys are literally taking suit of your own life. You're walking away. All right? Not just with the Eight of Cups here, but with the Six of Swords. Okay? There's no more mental anguish here. There's no need for you to stress about things anymore, because at the end of the day, when it's you and God, there is no room. There is no room for error. And I think that's what the name of this collective is going to be, because I keep repeating that. So let me jot that down real quick. And that's the thing with collective energies, right? I never know what I'm going to tap into until I tap into it. And then that's where I get my confirmation, my title. So again, with the Six of Swords, you're moving into calmer waters. You're moving into a state of tranquil. You're moving into a state of peace. There's no more confusion. You have nothing but clarity ahead. You have been enlightened. It's like all the cloudiness that was going on in your mind is gone. Poof, poof, be gone. And look at that, the sun. You see how the sun is coming in? You see how that sun, I was just talking about clarity. I don't know if that sun, I literally just noticed it just now. You see how that came in? That sun came in. That's exactly how you guys are feeling. And I know YouTube, you guys can't see it, but on TikTok and Instagram, it's like a beam of light just came to my right side. So that just shows you have light energy. The reason why you walked away and the reason why you went to calmer waters is because you chose peace. You chose peace. You don't do chaos. You don't do confusion anymore. When you walk with God, there's no room for error. That's what I'm gonna keep saying. When you walk with God, there's no room for error. When you walk with the angels, when you walk with mighty energy, you see that light behind me. That's what that feels like. You have protection. You have power. You have honor. You have respect. You have all that. And if people don't align with that, then it's okay to detach, beloved. It's okay to detach. It's okay to detach. But collective, you guys see the sunbeam on YouTube. You guys see it right here. You literally see it right here. All right, let's keep it moving. Eight of Cups, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Yeah, the Empress. We got the Empress energy here. Okay? It wanted to come out in reverse, but I'm going to put it in upright. Because you're somebody that is in a receiving energy. You're in a receiving. It's not about giving. You know what I'm saying? You did a lot of give and take for a long time, but for a long time, it was a lot of giving. There was no receiving. Your pockets were empty. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have no energy to give to people, but you gave it because you're like, well, they need me right now. Who else do they have? And you know what is so crazy? Because I had somebody text me, right? And half the time I don't be checking my text messages, because at the end of the day, I'm going to check my messages when I feel like I'm going to check my messages. And a lot of people feel like, you have to be, just because they text you, you got to respond immediately. No, I'm going to respond to you. Even if it takes a couple days, I'm going to respond to you when I respond to you, right? Because I validate my time and my energy. I respect my time and my energy. But this was the second time, right? The first time I looked out, somebody was like, hey, can you, let me borrow da 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 until tonight and I'll pay you back. I was like, you know what? I got it. I'll go ahead and I'll spot you, right? This was like, I want to say like a week and a half ago. Today I get another text message from the same person asking me for $20. I'll pay you tomorrow. Do you think I opened up that text? I sure didn't. Then they text me a couple hours later talking about, oh, hey, never mind, I got it from somewhere else. Good, because you got other people. That's that boundary. You get what I'm saying? That's that boundary. Because I could be there and I could support you even if I got it, right? But I don't want you to think that every time you're going to come to me. That's not how it works. You need to find another support system because I'm not your backup. That's that receiving. This is the Empress energy. I'm not giving out anymore. I'm going in my receiving energy. And the reason why I even said that, right? I don't be putting people's business out like that. And I didn't say anybody's name. But the reason why I say that is because for a long time, that's what we did. Oh, so-and-so needs it. It's okay. I got it. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Whether you got it or not, sometimes you got to be like, nah, I ain't got it. Too much giving. People are going to take advantage of that and they're going to keep coming to you. If you don't know how to, one thing's for certain, right? I understand people go through hardship, financial hardship, but if you don't know how to monetize and you don't know how to make money, then that's a problem. And I'm not going to be your aid, right? I'm not going to be your aid. I'm not going to be your beck and call every time you need money. No, I'm not a bank. You have qualities. You have trades, right? That you could do. And I'm talking about this person. You have trades and qualities. You can make money real quick. All you got to do is go live. It's not my fault that you're not doing it. So what do I look like opening my pockets when I'm over here working overtime, making my money? Why am I going to give it to you, even if it's for a day? No, I'm going to show you respectfully that I'm not a bank and you're not going to continue to text me when it's a benefit to you. You only look for me when you need something. That's not how this works. That's not how this works. So that's something that I feel like you guys got to get out of it, right? When you walk away, you mean it. You set boundaries so people know not to overstep. Boundaries are merely to protect so you don't fall into a position where you're broken, where you don't have anybody to pick you up. Because at the end of the day, who was there to pick you up when you fell down last time? I'll wait. Who in your corner helping you when you were down? When you were down bad, might I add. I can most certainly guarantee it was nobody. And if it was anyone, if it was like for me, I would say, my mom, right? But what's gonna happen when my mom? What's gonna happen when my mom's here? I got a friend for me. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, there's no more handouts. If you don't know how to make money at this day and age, you're lost. You're lost. There's a need for you to be independent. We can't be on other people because at the end of the day, God brought us into this world alone and He's gonna take us out alone. That independence is something that we need to learn. We can't be codependent. All right. We could give all day, but at the end of the day, we need to be receiving as well. If there is no reciprocity, if there is no equal give and take, then I don't need you. I don't, because you're just a distraction. You're just somebody that is just gonna keep pouring out. You're gonna keep pouring out what I have. And it gets to a point where I'm going to be like, you know what? I'd rather be in the bottle because in the bottle, I'm safe. In the bottle, I know that I have, at least I know I have what's in my bottle. But if you keep pouring out to everybody else, find your own solution. What was your solution before me? That's the kind of thought that you need to have moving forward. Okay. Especially if you're trying to achieve this Two of Wands. All right. The Two of Wands is somebody that is making forward movement, somebody that is really intentional about making these plans. If you want to move in that Two of Wands, you need to be in this receiving energy, because there's only so much that you can give until you don't have any more. And then I want to see you cry. And I'll be like, you know what? You come to me, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. You need to take accountability, because nobody told you to keep giving and overflowing onto other people, knowing damn well that these people weren't going to pour back into you. That's your own damn fault. You allowed that to happen. You got to take accountability. And that's where you got to own up to that shit. And it sucks to own up to your own mistakes, but it is what it is. The truth is the truth. All right? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. So you're going from the Knight of Pentacles of not giving, right? Let me show you guys. Not giving your coins, not taking action on people that don't follow suit, right? And because you do that, look at you. Now you're looking like a stealthy King of Pentacles. Whether you masculine or feminine, it does not matter. You're stepping into this King of Pentacles collective, from the Knight to the King. Somebody who is stable, somebody who is secure, somebody who is very much well respected, somebody who has a plan. Somebody, when it comes to your stability, your structure, you got it. When it comes to your stability, your structure, you got it, collective. You got it. Okay? There's no need for you to fixate on anything else. When it comes to your materials, you got it. You got your home. You got a roof over your head. You got a vehicle to drive. You got food in the fridge. You got all that you need, right? And then some. And then some. With the Empress and the King here, yeah, you're definitely in that state of attraction. Okay? Now, let's see this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands with the Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? The Temperance. So, there's a need for you guys to keep up this discernment of the hot and cold energy, okay? Anybody that comes in hot, more than likely is going to leave out very cold. So, there's no need for you to stress over somebody that just comes and goes as they pleases. There's no need for you to lose sleep. And I really feel like, honestly, I don't even feel like it's you that's stressing over this. I feel like it's these energies that come and go, because they know that they fumbled a good person. They fumbled a good energy. Somebody who was willing to, be there when they need them. And, that's their karma. That's their karma, really. You want to lose sleep over your own stuff? That's shame. That's guilt. That's shame and that's guilt. But that's not on you. That's based off of their choices, their decisions. Nobody told them to move in that energy, but they did. Oh well. They can connect with God and they can align in the right energy, but a lot of these people don't. They refuse to connect to source. They refuse to, do the work. They rather just manipulate. They rather just steal. They rather just scam. They rather just, do people wrong to get ahead. But as I mentioned before, that foundation is not sturdy. That foundation is very much broken. It's very much shattered. And the moment that it rains, any sort of inconvenience, oh, baby, that thing is going into puddles. It's going into shambles. It's going into shambles. And whatever happens at the end of the day, you are somebody who is very much lighthearted. You are somebody who exudes such nurturing, care. You are somebody who is very caring. And no matter what happens in the situation, who you have to cut off, you still have love for these people because you have empathy. But that doesn't mean that you're going to switch everything up. That doesn't mean that you're going to move differently. That doesn't mean that you're going to try to piece puzzles together for other people. No, I have love for you. I have empathy for you. I have compassion for you. But I'm not going to move a single finger. I'm not going to lift a finger for you. And you caused that. You caused that. Let me get some final messages. Actually, we've been talking about peace. We've been talking about peace, right? So guess what? I'm going to tap in on the inner peace. My little rainbow deck. We haven't tapped into her in a while. So let's see what messages we have, and then I'm gonna get some final words from the life lessons deck, and that will conclude the collective energy. If you guys have yet to follow, make sure you guys do. Follow me on YouTube as well. I will have this collective posted just in case you came in late. But I always say you came in at the right time because my messages are timeless. So you received the message when you needed to, okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Let's get some messages from the Inner Peace and Sunshine deck. Inner Peace and Sunshine Day. And these are so cute. Look, they're like little rainbows. I love this deck. Isn't it cute, collective? So demure. Keep it cutesy. Cutesy, very demure. All right, Spirit. Let's get some messages of peace for the collective, please. These are kind of hard to shuffle. There we go. Peace begins with a smile. Mother Teresa. So it doesn't matter what life throws at you, collective. Always embrace life with a smile. Because at the end of the day, I know a smile, especially like from like a child, right? Like anytime like I'm scrolling on my TikTok, I'll see these children like laughing or smiling. Like it just brightens up my day. Just something about a smile is just so genuine. All right. So don't forget to smile, especially when it comes to when life just throws us under the rug, or you know, things just inconveniently happen. It's okay to smile. Not all is is failure, you know? You don't always have to have this mean schmuck on your face. You don't always have to have this you don't always have to have this bitch face. Cause for a lot of us, cause I know for me, for a long time, I used to have a resting bitch face, but it was because I didn't want people to approach me, right? But at the end of the day, when you do that and you don't become approachable, guess what? You be missing out on opportunities because you could have met a CEO of a certain business that is interested in what you do. But because you wanted to have a resting bitch face, you missed out on the opportunity. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the kind of energy that I'm picking up on. Um, let's get another one. All right, I'm just going to pick because these are hard to shuffle. Sometimes you can find peace of mind by transferring yourself to different situations. They're just reminders to stay calm. Love that. I'm going to say that one more time. Sometimes you can find peace of mind by transferring yourself to different situations. They're just reminders to stay calm. And this one wanted to come out too, so I'm going to take it. Don't search for anything except peace. Try to calm the mind. Everything else will come on its own. I love that. We also have solar plexus and sacral chakra here. So the second chakra, those could be some things that you can focus on, collective, to try to nurture more. And let's get a life lessons. Is this it? No, this isn't my life lessons deck. Hold on, guys. All right, let's get some messages from the life lessons. Life lessons for the collective. And I will open up my list if anybody wants to join. All right, I do $15 spiritual led readings, and these are my payment options: Apple Pay, Zelle, Venmo, and PayPal. And if you guys want to do a further, more in-depth reading, we can discuss what the donation is for that, okay? All right, Spirit. Ooh. Wow, I said this during the collective, you guys. Excuses never produce results. Confirmation. Confirmation, collective. I literally said that. Excuses never produce results. I'm sorry, the sun glare, but there it is. You see it right there. I literally said that. I straight up said that. I sure did. I don't know why it filtered that. Confirmation, Spirit. Let's get some more life lessons. This is my own personal deck. Wow, overthinking will ruin you. That's big, especially for my overthinkers. When you're overly thinking about a certain situation or something that didn't align or just kind of like left a bad taste in your mouth, when you overthink, you ruin yourself because you're consuming your mind with negativity instead of optimism. You consume it with pessimism, is what I'm hearing. All right, let's get one more for the collective. One more for the collective. Oh, damn. Pray for what you want to manifest. Hey, mama. Pray for discipline to pray for wisdom to multiply. I'm going to say that one more time because honestly, I love this message. I love this message because remember, we led with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands. Remember, we were talking about planning. We were talking about doing vision boards. We're planning on, moving forward and making plans to this new horizon that you're trying to reach. Listen to this. It says, pray for what you want to manifest. Pray for what you want to manifest, but also pray for discipline to keep. Pray for wisdom to multiply. Damn! That's heavy in the manifestation realm, you guys, because a lot of us, we manifest, but as soon as that manifestation comes in, we don't know how to keep that manifestation, let alone multiply that. So at the end of the day, you can manifest to become a millionaire, you can manifest to hit the mega millions, right? But what are you going to, did you pray about how you're going to keep this money in flow? Did you pray for the wisdom so that you know how to multiply it? That's key. That's key. That's the intentions that I'm talking about. Living intentionally. All right. If you're not doing that, as soon as those blessings come in, you're going to go into a dismantle. Those blessings are for you to utilize in a certain way. But if you don't pray for the outcome and you don't pray on wisdom to multiply, you're going to lose that blessing. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down, collective? Please let me know. Please let me know if it makes sense. All right. I want to make sure I'm not talking to ghosts. Pray for what you want to manifest. Pray for discipline to keep it. And pray for wisdom to multiply it. It's that simple. Yes. So anytime you're trying to manifest, especially today where there's a portal, it's 111. It's 111 today. So make sure that if you're going to be out here manifesting, you pray for what it is that you want intentionally. Pray for what you want intentionally. Pray for you to be smart enough to keep it, right? Because sometimes God likes to humble us because we think we know it all, right? We're praying for this manifestation and most times it's money, the materials, right? So we pray for all this money to come in and then we don't know absolutely shit. We don't have a plan. We don't know what to do next with the money. And then when it comes in, we start paying everybody's bills. We start paying off debt. And then all that lump sum that you receive is now down to this. And you're like, damn, I had all this and now it's down here. How? Now you're stressing out. Even though you still got a big sum, right? But you're stressing out because you're like, I mean, I could buy this, but I really want to invest in this, but I don't have the enough, income. You get what I'm saying? Like, you need to have a plan. Plan big. Don't plan small. With the Two of Wands here, that's the biggest thing. When you walk with God, there is no room for confusion. That is the name of this collective. So if you guys appreciated this message, make sure you guys run to YouTube, okay? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys like the video. I pray you guys all received your message. Thank you for all who shared the live as well, because I saw a lot of new faces here today. And I appreciate that. I love hanging out with, my soul tribe, my soul family, but it's always nice to align with new energies as well. Okay, so if you fuck with my vibes, make sure you follow me on those platforms, especially with TikTok going away. I am going to open up my list. These are $15 $15 spiritual led readings. If you guys would like to join the list, drop a sunflower emoji in the chat so I can tap in with you. And if not, either way, I appreciate you guys for being here and supporting my channel, okay? What's up, Pharaoh? I'm open to receiving Spirit's message and discipline to keep my earnings too. Yes, Ashe. I hope you guys like the new setup on YouTube. I know that you guys don't see my face, but sometimes I just want to be the messenger and I don't want to distract people by my appearance sometimes. You're very welcome. Hypno. Sorry, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. What is your name? What's your name, love? Because I like to connect with my collective. If anybody would like to join the list, you're more than welcome to. I may need to restart the live. I don't know. Hypno Joe. Okay. Joseph. Okay. So you do hypnosis. Nice. I knew somebody else too. I have a follower who does hypnosis. She did she didn't do actual hypnosis on me, but she did some sort of reading and it was like hours long. I'm not even gonna lie. But she wanted to bless me with it. And I don't know if it was like I don't want to say it was Destiny Matrix Clinical. Oh, nice. I'm gonna follow you back. Where are you based out of? Past life regression. I've always wanted to do a past life regression. I've connected with my past life somewhat through my dreams and stuff. But I've always wanted to do it. No, I don't remember. Oh, you're in LA. Are you safe? I'm in North Carolina, but I'm from New York. Do you have another platform? Because TikTok is going away. I would definitely love to connect with you. I'm not even going to lie. I used to follow someone on YouTube that did past life regressions, but he ended up taking advantage of women, and I just stopped following him. I am. The fires are right above me, though. I'm in the city that was burning. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Follow me, and I'll follow you. I'll definitely follow you. Yeah, same. My link in my bio has all my stuff. I'll definitely check your profile after. But that's crazy. Definitely stay safe. I did a reading on that too a couple days ago, and TikTok suspended my live for false information. So I got to be careful with what I say on this platform. Yeah, for sure. I think I might end though because I don't see anybody. Did anybody want a reading? If not, I will be back on later today. It is 4 p.m. on the East Coast. So if you guys want to tap in later on, I will open up my list. Yeah, no, for sure. Same. What's your zodiac? Are you like I was about to say an air sign. I'm like, are you an air sign? Gemini. Geminis and Sagittarius, we get along. You guys are our equal sign. But I've had my fair share of relationships with Gemini and they just never worked out. But I definitely was low vibrational. I was toxic then. So I wouldn't know now how it is. But I love my Geminis. They are pretty dope. Yeah, you guys are dope. That twin energy, you know what I'm saying? It's a bit different. But yeah, I definitely appreciate your vibes. I'm going to go ahead and log off, you guys. Make sure you guys have the notifications set up if you don't have them. We're gonna go ahead and tune in later on tonight. I'm not sure what time, but definitely tune in. I will be opening up my list later on, so you guys can join the list. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love, light, prosperity on to all of you. Love you, longtime friends, and I'll see you guys on the next stream.